and welcome to my channel. Just a snippet of a video this time, just to show you what I've been up to. Just keep you up to date with the craziness I get up to. I won't bring you down. I'll bring the bits up to show you. How's that? Do you remember the slow stitching I was doing on the roll? Yeah, and I had it sort of half done, 3/4 done. Anyway, we're now done. There you go. I've got the sun coming in the window, just annoying me. There we go. He's done. Now, this was rather thick material. I have found that some materials you just can't get your needles up and down. And I threw a bit of a wobble at the end because my thumb was hurting so much. I cut a bit off. I cut that much off. I was fed up. I didn't want to do anymore. Anyway, I can do that later. Anytime it can be a journal cover, you see. Once I get my thumb back, that would help. I enjoyed doing it. I did like doing it. It's the same back and front. All pretty neat, we hope. There we go. Lovely bits of material, it's just that they were a bit thick to go through. Anyway, you have to learn this, don't you, as you're going. So that was one piece that I wanted to update you on. The second piece was a bit of a mixture. When isn't my stuff a mixture? It's embroidery. How am I going to get you away from that light? It's embroidery. It's slow stitching. It's patchwork. It's lacing it. See, needs a backing because you can see my embroider efforts. But I'm not an embroiderer. I thought I'd have a go. Something different. I'll have a go. And that's how it turned out. I was quite pleased with that. Thought it was pretty neat. So we had that one. The last of our bags that you saw me, it was in the pattern one showing you how to make one of the bags. I did get him finished. He's all finished. He's got his bit on there. He's got his inside. And with his inside, he's got a bit of lace around the top. So that was that one. That's enough bags. I have enough bags now, I'm sure. So that one's ready to go. Now, as you're only into 3 minutes, I'm wondering how much more you could take of me. I'm going to keep going. Yes. So what it was, the embroidery on this, I thought I'd do some more. I'm going to move you. If you'd just like to sit with me a moment, I'm going to see. You can see the window, can't you, behind me? But at least it won't be on the work now. Right. Now, most people would do a piece of embroidery and it'd be like a landscape or a seascape or I don't know, a ring of flowers or just something gentle. When have I ever done anything gentle? Doesn't happen, does it? So my first effort was this. Oh, grief, look at it. There's no hope, is there, really? I did in the middle, you can see I'd done the bit from the other square that I thought, well, I'll do that one again. But then I was adding trees and flowers and insects and sheep and a spider. I don't even like spiders, but I added a spider. I've got a sunbathing ant, but it looks like down the bottom. But I was trying to learn some different stitches. This one I have backed. Nice and neat. And it's got the fluffy back. Was it like a, you know, if you've got a hoodie on? Can't think of the name. So you got a hoodie on, and inside, fleece, got there. So the fleece, it's fleece on the back. I just did that with a little overstitch, just to put the two together. Because I'd already hemmed round there to get a nice edging on the piece of material that I'd cut out of an old piece of curtain or shirts or whatever you can use them. So this was the, see, my sheepy down there. Bouquets of flowers, single flowers, Christmas tree, spiders, more trees, and a poppy. So that was that effort. And it may sound strange, bear with me. If I've got this in my hands, which is very tactile, even the front is tactile because it's raised, you know. And I get lost, lost in France, no. I get lost looking at it. Does that make any sense? I'm looking at it, I'm looking at the stitches. And I'm thinking, I've done that. I love it. I love it. Do yourself something crazy. You know, don't conform. Don't think, oh no, I must do a landscape or I must do a boat or a child or do whatever you fancy. And if you fancy going completely bonkers, go bonkers. Works for me. And I love that. So on that, then my next bit was, okay, the Christmas trees. Perhaps I could do bits for Christmas cards. You know, you just cut them out and mount them on a card somehow. So I got myself a bit of material again, and I've had a go at 2. I quite like them. There will be more. I can probably get 6 on there, which is handy. And in doing these, I've got different size hoops. I was trying to do them without a hoop, but it is much easier on a hoop. Trust me, much easier. So I do them on the hoop. Oh, the last one, well, the next one, I've got one of my French napkins. Me and words. Napkins. And I've made a start. You see that one? So we've got a crazy tree coming. Or we've got a crazy tree. We've got a rather round flower. And we've got a clock. Yeah? Dandelion clock. So that was the start of that one. So what do I use to do these? Well, as I said, got your rings. I've got a box of my threads. All put onto the little thingies, whatever they're called, and then put in their colours, which helps. So, box of threads. And then, in my little tin, it says on there, make your own ragdoll. That's what it says. I didn't, I took the kit out and I just wanted the tin. Typical. But in here, without dropping it, I have needles that I've been working with and not needed all the thread on there, but I've kept it because it'll come in handy for a next one. But there are needles, there are pins on there. I had to get myself some more threaders. I find it hard to thread because I use 6 strands. I use the whole thing. I can break it down, but I like the boldness of the colour. But to get 6 through a needle head is tricky, so I needed to get myself some pull-throughs. What else have I got in here? It's a mixture of needles in that one. Some more needles. They came with that. That was a pack off Amazon that you got so many of them and a pack of those put in, which was good. Oh, we got some odd ones in here in my tin because they're just like multicoloured. They didn't really fit anywhere in my big one. Got some empties ready. Little pair of scissors. Big bit of cotton. This is what I use to tack things on. You know, when I was doing my slow stitch and I'll tack it, I use the same box for a lot of sewing. Yes, I have a normal sewing box, but this one's just handy. That one says quilting thread. That's another white, but quite a thicker white. We got another white there. In between, that one is in between the cheapy one, the expensive one, the Gutermann one. That's the middle one. No, I don't know. Oh, bit of silver. It's not very thick. I found I had to do it doubled up. Where's the... Let's have a look. If you can see the... Where are you? Flower. Just there. You might or might not just catch the silver bits of thread in there just to boost it a bit. That was what done with that. What else do we have in it? Oh, there's another colour. Some more empties. Gardening finger glove, or a gardening glove. I've cut off the fingers because my thumb keeps getting so sore, but it's not really helpful. It's a bit awkward to sew with. I've tried thimbles, but it's an arthritic thumb, so this is really fat anyway, and you can't get a thimble. Just going to cough, excuse me. Before I cough on you. You can't get a thimble to sit there without it needing to go on over there. And once it's over there, it's too big and oh, it hurts. The first threaders I got were these, but I kept breaking them. Then I got another one, which was a bit better. Another threader. Couple of clips in here. Not much more clips. Oh, some buttons. Another button. Clip, clip. For whatever reason, tiniest piece of lace. Get a dead thread. And in the bottom, it's one of those bits on it. Anti-slip mats. Because when I put things in, they just rattle around everywhere. But if I put the anti-slip in there, it can all go in there and it stays still. So, there. This is what I've been up to of late. Enjoying myself. Doing sewing. Crocheting. Patchwork stuff. Embroidery. It's like you name it, I've been having a go. I've done any art lately. I think I did the one. But no more than that. See, it all goes in my neat little tin. Leaves a mess on the side, but we can put that in the bin, can't we? So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed this bringing you up to date. Do think about making yourself a sensory, fluffy square. Because it's wonderful. And if you have anybody with dementia or autism, ADHD, learning difficulties, all of the above, it just helps you focus. Yeah, how can you not focus on this? And it just, no matter what the rest of the world is doing, it's a focus point. And actually, I've been folding it like this. And that slips perfectly into my handbag. And it comes with me. So that if I ever get a bit too stressed, or a bit too, get me out of it, not I'm a celebrity, but get me out of it, I can open up my little pad. I can feel it, and I can zoom in on it. And it's very calming because what you're doing, you're looking, what I do, I'm looking at each stitch, thinking, must try harder, Lynn. And I've got so many pictures to try and do. As I say, all I do is take the blank sheet, just a blank piece of material, I'll see a picture on Pinterest that has been embroidered already. I think, oh, I like that. And I'll just do it. I'm lucky that I can see it and do it like that. Some people need to have kits that have got patterns on. That's fine. That's fine. For me, I'm just lucky that I can see and do. So on that note, on that seeing and doing, I'm going. Because you've probably had so much of me of late, of all my different crafts. But it's fun. Give us a thumbs up. Do subscribe. And I'll see what else I can find for you. So I should say, stay safe. Take care. You know what it is. Bye-bye for now.